definitely more reckless. There's no consideration of the consequences. It's a lot more, the violence is a lot more ruthless. It's not like the old days. Today, the gang members are going after family. They're going after females, wives, girlfriends, and even the kids. So there's no values anymore. You've got drug dealing. You've got extortion, collections, just being around. There's actually a lot of gang members that just do nothing. They're just with them. So it shows power, because numbers, when you have a lot of guys, it just looks more intimidating. So there are actually a lot of guys in a gang that do absolutely nothing. They're just there for the sense of power. The big high-level gangs do run it perfectly like a business. And because they've been doing it for a long time, just to make a name for themselves or because of desperation for money or funds, they'll go and do B&Es or raid other gang members as, let's say, grow-ups or whatever, which in return causes a lot of war, and you see all the shootings in the community and stuff like that. Never was like that. Never. But because there's so much competition out there and people are desperate for money just to start out. The old school gangs, the high level ones, they don't do the drugs. That's a no-no. The first organization I was involved in, you can drink a little bit, but absolutely no drugs involved. But all these now small street level gangs, as soon as they start doing the drugs themselves, they lie to their own, and they do desperate things. They organize stupid things like home invasions, robberies, muggings, like little street level things like that. And it's unfortunate, it's the community that pays for it. But nowadays, if you join any gang, you put your family at risk, you put yourself at risk, you put your friends at risk, you put your associates at risk, okay? You put anybody that you hang around at risk. If you walk into a store and let's just say you talk to a gang member and you're seen talking, but you might have nothing to do with them, you're at risk. Being a former addict myself, when you have drugs in your system, you don't think about the consequences, you don't care, desperation. For the ones that don't do the drugs, they don't look at the consequences either, because you know that now all they think about is the power that they have, the money, the attention, the respect they get, the false respect they get. So that overwhelming, it takes over the consequences. They don't care. Some of them even think it's cool to get caught sometimes, just for the attention. But the benefits, the immediate benefits that they see, outweigh the consequences. They don't care, and unfortunately, you don't learn until you actually go. Prison is not a happy place, through my experience. Only a select few can survive it and come out a better person. The reason for being like a lot of you might think prison might give you a status symbol of respect and power among that world. What it does is it limits your opportunities, limits your options, and basically you're back once you're out, and you feel that you deserve respect and you glorify being in prison. You're right back into the game. And it's even worse. Real gang members actually, they look down upon the guys that went in because they got caught, and they don't want a heat score like that to be involved in their gang. So you put yourself in a worse situation if you think that's going to give you more respect, when in reality, it gives you less options as well if you decide to get back into that lifestyle.